A lot of people who follow this channel are entrepreneurs. A lot of you hopefully are making money. I'd like to answer the question, what do you do with that money? Let's say you're making an extra $4,000 or $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $100,000 a month. What do you actually do with that money? Well, you probably already know if you're making a lot of money, but it's worth knowing if you're starting to make money. What you want to do with the money that you make is buy something that makes you money. That's what you want to do. You want to buy CDs. You want to buy stocks. You want to buy real estate. You want to buy equity in somebody else's company. You want to buy things that are investments that make you money. If you get a conservative, really conservative return of 5%, every $100,000 that you put away makes you $5,000. And that doesn't sound like a lot of money, but it makes you $5,000 a year. At the end of 10 years, that $100,000 made you $50,000, but it was even more than that because the additional $50,000 is going to make you an additional $25,000 every year from that point on. That's the power of compound interest. So when you put money into investments that make you 5, 7, sometimes 10% returns, at the end of about 20, 25 years, you just don't have to work anymore because the money that you have put away, the money that you've put in investments is actually paying you what your old salary used to pay you. So you should always be putting money away. And the more money you put away, the sooner you don't have to work or the more money that you have. Here's the way I like to think about it. My business exists to buy another business. That's why it exists. My marketing business exists to buy a real estate holding company. I want to buy building after building after building that makes me money, and that's why my business exists. If your business exists so that you can buy a bass boat or a new sports car or something like that, you're wasting that money. Your business exists to buy a business that makes you money so that you can buy a bass boat with that money. Because if you buy a bass boat with that money, you can buy a bass boat every single year from here on out. Make money to buy something that makes money.